Real fast, before actually getting into the 999 orb summoning video for Fire Emblem Heroes, I just wanted to go ahead and quickly direct your attention to a video that both myself and Phoenix Master 1 are featured in over on Abdallah Smash 026's channel, so make sure to go ahead and check that out by either clicking on the annotation on the screen now, or in the video description there will be a link to the video as well. He worked pretty damn hard on it, and it was pretty cool to be able to chat to those two regarding Fire Emblem Heroes, so check it out if you haven't done so already. But without further ado, let's get into the Fire Emblem Heroes summoning. What is up, everybody? RasouliPlays here, bringing you guys a very special summoning video for Fire Emblem Heroes on the iOS and Android devices. Make sure to go ahead and give me some luck right now by hitting the like button and subscribing if you haven't done so already, because we are going to be in for a long trip indeed. We are going to be summoning with 999 orbs. Yes, you're correct. This summoning video is going to be about as long as my dick, and you guys are like, ha, what a short video. But no, seriously, look at the time code. Don't lie to yourself. The video is long as hell. But, you know, go ahead, grab your snacks, grab your water, like basically set up. I set up like I'm about to go on a camping trip and I'm not going to see my home for 3 days, because I'm going to be sitting here for a while. But before we actually get into it, I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what characters I currently have, so you guys get some sort of insight when I show what we have after the summoning is done. Now, if you want to go ahead and do the math real quick to check how many summons I'm actually going to have, hold on, grab my calculator here, and you carry the one. That's a lot of summons, so without further ado, let's go ahead and summon. One last thing, I just wanted to go ahead and run down a quick list as to the units that I actually want, and if I get anybody else, I mean, forever grateful, right? So, for the red section, we are going to be looking for Ryoma, Tiki as a child, Lynn, Lucina, Kane, Erika, and Seliph. And then for the blue section, I really want Azura, Hinoka, Robin, and Linda. Then for the green, I want Hector the Erector and Minerva. Then for colorless, I already have Takumi, but another one I guess wouldn't really hurt. And then Sakura, Elise, and Kagero. So with all that being said and done, it's more so characters that I really like versus characters that, you know, are just really high on a tier list, for example. But I mean, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and start like this, and then we'll just go. And if you want any explanations for any characters or whatever, make sure to stick around to the end of the video. If we start off with Hector, I'm going to lose it. Oh, snap! Okay, so we got Sheena. It's not too bad. Is it a 5-star? I mean, no, but you can make anybody a 5-star, right? So yeah, feathers are a pain in the anus to get. You are absolutely correct, kind sir. But, I mean, hey, you know what? We got a lot of orbs here. Let's just see what's gonna happen, right? And we got Gunter, the old bastard. But yeah, so around the end of the video, I had suggestions to talk about the characters and their viability and such. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do that at the end of the video once we get a roundup of all the characters I've actually gotten. And I'm not going to separate this video into parts or anything like that. I'm just going to do Balls to the Walls 999. It's all good, you know, IVs and merging will definitely help out whenever we get doubles, but let's see it. Hopefully it's Azura. Azura is a character I actually really like from Fire Emblem Fates, and I'm actually doing a series on that in Extreme Randomizer at the moment, so go ahead and check that out. Oh, Tsubaki, Tsubaki, Tsubaki. I got you for free how many times? Twice, actually. But in terms of like this summoning session, I mean 3-4 stars so far isn't that bad, because I've seen people, including myself, that got, you know, just straight up 5-3 stars, and that's absolutely ridiculous. There's Felicia, one of the best maids from the kingdom of... Whoa, sorry, dropped my tea tray. It's either she forgot or she didn't want to expose herself. Alright, let me see that. We got a lot of reds here. Hopefully Ryoma's in one of them? Ugh. So, I know a lot of you guys probably already know this, and I mentioned it myself quite a few times in my previous summoning videos. Whenever you don't get the smoke at the bottom of the summoning stone, then it's a guaranteed 3-star. If you do get the smoke, then it's guaranteed 4-star plus. So keep that in mind to kind of keep your hype contained. Like that is a guaranteed 4-star plus. Lonku, I believe I already have you. A swordsman from Ragnarok. From Fire Emblem Awakening. But the red saturation is looking real on this summoning pool. Would be really glad to get Elise, actually. More so than Sakura, just because I like her as a character better. But, you know, it is what it be like. It is what it be like. But, you know. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be garbage. You gentle giant, you. We want aggressive people. A freaking gentle giant. He's like the guy on, like, I don't know if you guys have it, but it's like you buy. He's on like a vegetable packet. I think it's for spinach only, I believe, but it's the green giant. I think it was called. You guys are probably like, you know, Rasouli, you know, freaking your kidneys and how much they were worth. Is it really worth this video? I mean, probably. Why the heck not? People enjoy watching summoning videos. I enjoy, you know, both watching them and creating them. So why the heck not? It's like a freaking win-win situation here, right? You guys like watching them. I like, you know, taking a look at what I can grab here. Freaking looking like a pedophile, like a ball of poison in his hand. Like, here, kids, I swear, drink this. It's a freaking apple juice. Kids like, hell yeah, I'm down. But also a quick freaking notice is that I only played to completion Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates. Still working on the old ones. Well, the older ones, my bad. Like Sacred Stones and, you know, Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, and things like that. So if I, you know, butcher any names of the characters, I wholeheartedly apologize. I already have Roy. I was about to jump off my chair for a second because I seen a cutscene. Because I believe Lynn has an animation, right? 5-star Roy. Could have better IVs than my other one. So it could be something real special, couldn't it have been? Alright, Hector the Erector. Now our 5-star rate is like reversed, right? We go back to 3%. Oh? Hector, is that you? Okay, so we got Raven, which I already have. I really like his artwork though. I really do. And I have Hector, but I have him on a different account of mine. But this is the one that I use for, you know, YouTube videos and the one that I treasure the most. So I'm going to really appreciate if I have him on here. And one of the reasons I treasure it the most is because, you know, my brother gave it to me. So it has sentimental value. And then I also use it to record my YouTube videos, which adds a whole nother, you know, amount of value, at least to me. Like to you guys are like, yo, this account's a piece of garbage. You can keep it. You know, I'm gonna wipe my anus with my 4 Takumis. I mean, you can do that, but to me it means a lot, so. Stall, stall, stall. One of the shepherds. You dirty bastard. Sword's looking big as hell, though. I'm not getting too lucky. I feel like whenever you're looking for specific characters in a certain category, like color, you don't get that color to summon from. Alright, Cordelia. Not too shabby. She's actually a pretty beast. A blue unit, so... God, we didn't even pass the 900 mark yet. We're gonna be here for a freaking while. Like, the seasons might even change outside. Outside's looking foggy as hell in Canada right now, at least Toronto. Solitary Blade Long Coup. If it's Elise and Sakura, I mean, we got 3 4-stars, which is looking pretty crisp, but... Okay, this is going to be a throwaway. Ugh. Outspoken Cleric. Sarah. A sweet, helpless Cleric. She was so annoying in the story mode, I believe. Well, in Fire Emblem Heroes, the story mode? Or was that... Or am I getting her confused with somebody else? No, I think it was her. No, it's the blue-haired lady that her weapon goes really well against Cavaliers. Can we get a round of applause? Yes! Elise, a princess from the Kingdom of Nor. Such a sweet, sweet girl. She's so adorable. I like how you get a 5-star and they're like, yeah, leave us a review because you're happy as hell right now when you get... Okay, we got some blue. Okay, so we got 1 check marked off the list, and that's Elise. She's so sweet. She really is. I like her a lot. Oboro, not too bad. Not too bad. But would definitely prefer Azura more. Just because for the singing aspect, right? It's actually a really crucial skill in Fire Emblem Heroes is, you know, whether you can sing with Azura or, you know, you go ahead and dance with Olivia. It really helps out a lot. So getting somebody like that would be amazing. Shaken. Alright. Fingers crossed. I guess Hector's daughter would be great as well in the red section. So if I could summon her. Yeah. Agma. I almost said Agumon, like from the Digimon series, but... Alright, if this is Sakura, that'll be kind of cool. So far we only got one out of the whole list, and we got what we did, like, what, 99 orbs? So, damn Virian, nobody really wants you. We get you for free at the beginning of the game, so... Okay. Now, Hector, he's not a focus, and he's like, from what I've seen, he's hard as hell to get, but... he doesn't have a cutscene, so... Alright, a character I do not have at the moment in this is Marth. So that's special. It's a 4-star though. Which is a pain in the anus just because I'm just about the level to reach 20,000 feathers. And that's only enough to increase the rarity of one singular ally. So... Baruka, the Quiet Assassin, also known as Prince Xander in my Fire Emblem Fates Extreme Randomizer series. Freaking Baruka got randomized with Xander. Damn shame. It's funny when you see her holding the Siegfried, but, you know. Oh? Hector the Erector? Ah, Frederick. The Polite Knight. I kind of remember him being a bit of a dick in the beginning of Fire Emblem Awakening, but... 3 4-stars, one of them was Marth. Not too bad, not too bad. You know what I'm starting to realize, though? Is that it's going to be a pain in the anus to train up all these guys. Alright, so we got Maria. It was not too bad. She actually carried me pretty well in terms of her healing capabilities in the Narcian map, which I know a lot of people had trouble with, and I did too, but I went ahead and actually used Maria as my healer, and that brought me to, you know, unknown heights at that point. So, looks like we're getting a lot of Lonkus, though. Which, I mean, I don't really want him, but F it. Okay, I see a little blue saturation here, so fingers crossed on that one. Trash. Gunter with the scar on his face. He already comes used when you summon him. The old bastard. I'm joking. I don't love Gunter though because he's not really the greatest unit in Fire Emblem Fates. So, you know. Ah, Odin dressed as a freaking stripper. Get the hell out of here. Show me the money. Show me the money. Azura's where the money's at. That's one of the main reasons I did this, and there's like a second purpose to it, but that's going to be shown in a future video. So I essentially, you know, there was me wanting to do summons, you guys wanting to see summons, and then the third purpose, which is going to be a future video. Okay. Ha, we got Hinoka, ha 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 ha. No, but seriously though, I posted a tweet about how I summoned a Sully and I was like, yo, I got Hinoka, and a lot of people got upset. Okay, this is looking like a terrible pool. What the hell? But I heard the noise, so does that mean it's gonna be somebody good? No, it's gonna be somebody trash. Ugh, you freaking gentle giant, you. Screenshot that, send it to your friends, and they're gonna laugh at you and be like, oh, damn, that's a terrible summoning session. And then you're gonna be like, I know, right? And even after I grab, say I were to grab all the characters that I wanted in a certain color, I heard Azama's actually pretty damn good. Say I were to grab the colors, like all the units I wanted from a specific color, would you still be summoning from it? Absolutely. Because for the most part, there are still characters on the list that are good in this certain category, but... oh, you again. In this certain category that I don't have listed, so that would be great as well. And plus, you save orbs as you summon, right? So, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. No way, I think you need a new one. Okay, garbage. She's cute though. Hana's kind of cute, but I already have one. And plus, I got her when she was free, I think, and I think I got her in a summon too. So rip. Come on. We got a poof. I can smell the 5-star. Oh, it's Marth again. Which could be exciting because it could be a 5-star, save us a couple of feathers. You better be my strength in a 5-star format. Ah, whatever. IV purposes and merging purposes can really help out here too. Like, the deals for sending them home aren't really the greatest, like sending allies home. Like, you don't really get as many feathers as I'd like, but, you know, it's whatever. Get a reasonable amount, so why the heck not? Let's keep it up, though. Okay, I like this. I see a lot of blues. Hinoka, Azura, Robin, and Linda. Let's see. It's kind of a shame because in this banner, you actually can't summon Robin in his 5-star form. They kind of removed that aspect, which kind of sucks. Because that means it's like guaranteed you have to use 20k feathers to, you know, make him do his thing, but F it, alright? Alright, so we got Raven again. Not too bad. I'm trying to remember everybody that I summoned just so I can know if we got him again. And for the most part, I'm doing pretty reasonable. But for the 3 stars, it doesn't really matter because they are, you know, I already have so many stuff reserved for my feathers. Ugh, it's not Halloween anymore. You candy thief. Freaking crap. Okay. Let's see it, man. I smell the Azura. It smells like freaking chlorine. Subaki, get the hell out of here. I think I already have you in the same pool. Oh my god. Subaki claims he's perfect, but I mean, come on. Like, Azura. Please? Ugh, this was a trash. Are you freaking kidding me? That's a little that's just a little BS. Okay, red saturation here, not too bad, because there's a lot on that list. Ryoma, Tika Child, Lynn, Lucina, Kane, Erika. Seliph and Eric are actually focuses. Olivia, that's not too bad, but if I already get Azura, then she kind of loses her purpose. At least for me. You could still probably be able to make her work, because you can turn her into a 5-star still, and she does become pretty damn decent, but she's just a pain in the anus to level up. Like, oh my god. It's a damn shame, especially when you're leveling up one from like the ground up to get the dancing skill. You're in for a freaking, I was gonna say treat, but you're lying to yourself. Cordelia, I believe I already got her. Not only before the summoning video, but during the summoning video as well. But oh. Okay. So we got Kane, which is one person that was on my list. I didn't want him for any specific reason, but I just think he's pretty damn cool. So that's why I wanted him on the list. Not a 5-star, but like I said, you know, that's the reason for feathers in the game, right? So, okay. And as I said, not a 5-star, we got him as a 5-star. So that's definitely something that I can be happy about in this session, which is pretty damn good. Later, please. Okay. This is actually a pretty reasonable pool there. You get one of each color. But it's probably going to be a bit before we get another 5-star, isn't it? Because the focus, not the focus, the percentage actually went back to 3% after we already summoned a 5-star, which was Kane. So we got 2 off the list, Elise and Kane. But now we're talking. If we can get... Ugh, you freaking stripper. Get the hell out of here. Mage of Nor. Are you not Lissa's son? Which I know you guys seen Lissa and you're like, yo, you know, is she a lolly? I don't know. I don't know. Go do your research. She could be. But, pool looking terrible so far, but Hector the Erector can change that. Hector the Erector? Whoa, that could be him, or it could be Minerva. Okay, so we got Merrick. I believe he gets Excalibur when he's a 5-star, which is pretty damn good because against flyers and such, but Hector has the counter ability where he can be able to hit you back from any range despite, I mean, he moves one space, right? So you know, mages can kind of run house on him, or, you know, archers, and then you do your thing and you can just knock him out because you hit from a distance. Haha, you're so funny, but that wall's not going to protect you, you feel me? So yeah. Let me hear that poof. Ugh. Lost Lao. The ladies man Lost Lao. I have a lot of female friends on my Discord, and they have, you know, freaking Lost Lao as their profile picture. And I'm like, alright guys, but, well guys, alright, but I can't, now it's, you know, it's hard to make the difference besides the name, you know? So. Whoa? Tharja? Okay. Okay. Not the 5-star version, but I mean, she's looking pretty sexy, so. Exclamation point covering the eye candy, though. Watch out now. Watch out. That was terrible. I already have a couple of you, and like you're like, you know, you're not the greatest green unit in the world anyways, so I wouldn't really use you. And this is gonna be terrible. It's this guy in freaking Barst that you think like, oh, I'm about to get Hector, and then boom, you look at it, it's a 4-star Barst or a 4-star Bartrain, you're like, what the frig? And then, you know, you summon a Hawkeye, and then you see like the big picture, like the big shadow, and you're like, it's Hector the Erector, and then next thing you know, it's Hawkeye, and you're like, he's okay, but he's no Hector, you know? Okay, this is red saturation, but there's one blue in all of this, so can it be? It will not be. It will very well not be. Okay. Let me smell a poof, which I know makes it kind of sound like a fart, but like let me see it. That's so trash. Sophia. Sophia. Come on. Oh god, if this is like a pool of 3-stars, I'm actually not gonna jump off a bridge, because, I mean, we still have a long way to go, right? So, no point in being upset right now. We didn't even crack 700 yet. It feels like we've been here for a while, hasn't it? Like, you're like, you know, you feel like you haven't seen your family in like 8 days, but relax. 4-star Lost Lao, better than the 3-stars that I currently have. I don't think I have the 4-star version of him, but that was a pretty trash pool, to be honest. If you guys want to go ahead and take a look at the deets real quick, those are the characters we can get. So go ahead and keep that in mind if you want to do that. And then if you want to look at our appearance rates, it is currently at 3.75, which is pretty good. Pretty damn good. So let's see it. If we can like go balls to the walls and just bust out a full team of Takumis for one episode of the arena mode, that'd be crazy. I wouldn't even be upset. Kagero! Round of applause. Not a 5-star though, but I'm feeling like, you know, I'm going to have to grind the hell out of the arena mode. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to reach a really high ranking in it. I mean, I always get past 50k, but in terms of like, you know, triple digits or maybe even double, I don't think I'll be, you know, be able to reach that. Like, you have to be kind of crazy. Trash. Odin, you are hot garbage. Poof. I mean, Odin's actually okay. And, you know, heroes, but okay, there wasn't a poof on there, right? At least I believe, so it's gonna be a 3-star Robin.
Where did I wake up this time?
You woke up in a RasouliPlays video. Something that a lot of people unfortunately don't want to be saying, but hey, we could cross Robin off the list technically, regardless of him being, you know, just a 3-star. I mean, I have too much uses for my feathers right now to, you know, be doing this, to be honest. Shauna, decent, because I got 2 of the characters that I wanted on my list. Just not in the exact format that I wanted. 18k feathers. Okay, this is Screaming Sakura. Okay, so Elise, Kagero, Robin, and Kane we got so far. In the terms of the list of people wanted. Other notables would be Sheena and Marth. Also, you know, Roy, but I already have him, so. Maria, too, I guess would be fairly notable. So, pretty reasonable, I guess. But seriously, if I don't get a Zero, I'm actually going to cry because that's one of the main purposes I did this. That's a poof. Saizo, you get completely outclassed by Kagura, which is a character I already have in the same rarity as yourself, so. Ching. Fingers crossed. That's trash. Female Corn, I already have a 4-star version of you, so I don't really need you too much. Yo, when we get to 666 orbs, are you guys gonna just lose it? Just go absolutely insane and be like, what the frig? Terrible. Sophia, I got her for free. And plus I got her in the summoning results too. Redeem. Okay, this is looking like a nice pool for Azura or Sakura. Or, you know, Hinoka, Linda, or a 4-star Robin, but... Est? Go Est yourself. No, seriously. I'm just playing. The reason I decided to summon on this banner, I couldn't do it on Deep Devotion and Legendary Heroes. Whenever that started, ugh, don't know, get the hell out of here. I couldn't do it on Legendary Heroes and Deep Devotion at the time. And then I heard the next banner isn't anything too special, so I was like, you know, I'm missing Erica, I'm missing Seliph, so this would be a pretty good opportunity to do it. I got Sarah again. This time the 4-star variant. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. A poof? Okay, we got Kagero again, but in the 4-star format. I was about to stop the summoning session. I forgot that there was one more. 3 4-stars is not too bad. If we add a 5-star to this, the summoning pool would be crisp, but no, it's just going to be a trash 3-star. Gwendolyn, adorable knight. I don't think so. I mean, she's okay, like, looks-wise, but... You guys like, Rasouli, you shallow bastard. Is that all you care about, the way people look like? I mean, nah, personality matters, too. I'm lying. No, but seriously. Absolutely. Kinda does. Yo, Barst, man, you're not Hector. You're not Hector. Azura? Ooh, that could be. It could be. Perry, a character I believe I didn't have. And she's kind of sexy, too. She is one of Xander's retainers, I believe. Actually, yes, she is. But Xander is kind of a dick in this game. He's trying way too hard to get Veronica. Melkorin? Wow. I actually want him as a 5-star, though, because I think I already have a 4-star format. 666. Oh, you guys seen it. You guys lost it, didn't you? We're going to 666 orbs, and then we're going to choose the red color because red's like associated with the devil somehow. But okay. Okay. That would have been too perfect if we were to get like Ryoma or something, but no. 3 4-stars though. That's a poof. That's a Sakura. That's a Sakura. A Jacob. Heard he's okay. It's funny how we got Jacob and Corrin because he's a butler for Corrin, right? So. Ooh, blue's looking crisp. I don't know, for some reason it doesn't feel like characters like Azura, Hinoka, Hector, Ryoma, Leo, like those guys don't really feel like a 3-star, like not 3-star, 3% like summoning, you know? Doesn't really feel like it. So it's more of a, you know, it feels less than that, but then again, 3% isn't really too much to brag about to begin with, right? If you're really looking at it. So okay, so we got 3 poofs in a row so far. Oh, I got excited for a second and I realized I already had Ephraim. But it's okay because, you know, Ivy's merging. Could have been worse. I mean, it's better than getting somebody that we didn't really care for too much. Oh? Yo, what if we get all poofs here? Okay, I already have Abel. Or a Bell. Abel, a Bell, forget it. You might as well call him the freaking Weekend. Does anybody get that joke? You probably will. Okay. I stole a joke from my brother, by the way, but... Whoa! 5 poofs in a row. Hey, in terms of like a general summoning session, this is pretty damn good because of Abel and Seliph. Not Seliph, my bad. Ephraim. I apologize. But yeah, it's like, you know, that's kind of something that, you know, probably won't happen again, to be honest. 2 5-stars in a row like that? Get the hell out of here. But I've seen crazier, like people are getting like, I think somebody got like 4 5-stars in one summoning pool, all different characters too, not even any dupes. So that's kind of crazy. Baruka, you quiet assassin, go away. I already have you in a better format too. 4-star. Trash. Oh my god, leave me alone. Stop chasing me unless, you know, you're trying to assassinate me. If so, then assassinate me in the bedroom, if anything. Because I still have a lot of summons to do. That's a poof. Ugh, you freaking gentle giant. Tiki has a cutscene. Lucina has a cutscene. Lyn has a cutscene. Takumi has a cutscene, at least for the characters that I want. And everybody else just, well, at least on the, there's like a list. Okay, so it's Robin. At least as of right now, it may change whenever new characters come out. But Robin, Lucina, Marth, Roy, Camila, Takumi. Okay, we got Katria. Booty's looking a little, you know. Who else am I missing? It's... Okay, so... Actually... I think the only blue that has a cutscene is Robin. So... Well, at least as of right now. So yeah, it's like... For like Ryoma, it's gonna be very, very underwhelming when we summon him. Okay, Marth again. Like, I see the blue eyes and I'm like, Lucina, because Lucina has blue eyes too, but... He's holding his cape like he doesn't want it to... You know when people, like when you're wearing a wedding dress or whatever? I've never worn a wedding dress. Just to clarify, and then like you hold it so it doesn't go into the puddles or nobody steps on it. Okay, that's smelling like chlorine. Okay, so we got Naui, who's pretty reasonable. But that's not the dragon I was looking for. The dragon I was looking for is Ryoma. My bad. Ryoma's not a dragon. Ryoma's a lobster. I messed my animals up. Tiki. Oh god.
For those we must protect.
Hey. If I didn't have you, I would have been excited, but hey, wait. That's an A 2 times in a row because I'm Canadian, by the way. Actually a pretty good pool. Whoa. My goodness. Okay, this is looking like some red saturation here. Never got a 5-star in a bit, so it could be the time. Melkorin. But not interested at the moment because I already have you. He gets the Yato though, I believe. Yeah, he does get the Yato because the female corn is a dragon. when he's a 5-star, so that's pretty cool because he gets a stat boost off it. Alright, so we got Kada. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. What weapon is she holding? The Armor Slayer Plus. Yeah, that's what it looked like. The Armor Slayer. Effective against armor units. I don't run into armor units too much, but it could help. Because sometimes they're just too thick, but then, like, they get easily, you know, destroyed by, you know, any sort of mage, really. Nino works really well against them. Linda, Robin. Robin is like a Takumi destroyer, you know? Terrible. Frederick uses the hammer, and I think hammer also works against armored, right? Take a look. Yeah, he gets the hammer, but Kata's definitely going to be better. We're getting there, guys. We're getting. I didn't know it was going to take this long. I thought I was going to be done by now, but I have about, you know, a long ways to go there. Ugh, get the hell out of here. Lanku. No, thank you. Oh yeah, because we got Kada. Is why they're like, yo, you know, here, rate this app real quick. Say it's good as hell because you got a 5-star. I mean, it's a good app. Probably one of the better mobile games I've played. But granted, I don't play mobile games too much, you know. Usually, like, most of the time I'm on my phone is when I'm in the bathroom. But even then, I'm just, you know, replying to tweets, messages on various social medias, or playing Fire Emblem Heroes, you know. Oh, you freaking gentle giant! Leave me alone! Stop following me! I don't want you. I don't. This is Hector the Erector. I'm feeling it. I'm freaking feeling it. Okay, so we got Nino, which is good because Nino is actually pretty damn good. She's a good unit. I don't think you can summon her as a 5-star, so you're forced to dedicate the 20k feathers, but she's actually a beast from what I heard. Elliowood. Roy's dad. He's probably really, you know, offended whenever everybody says Roy's our boy, and then you're just like, Elliowood's like, that's my son. Alyssa, you little cinnamon bun, you. But I don't need you. Besides Nino, I can really not really bother too much with everybody else on there. But hey, you know what? Ugh. Robin. You get me excited for the cutscene, and I'm just like, and then I realized that there was no smoke, so I can't get excited because I already have you in the 3-star format. And you guys like, Rasouli, you ungrateful bastard, but seriously. I have you already in a 4-star that I merged to. I think I burped, and I apologize. That's a poof. Okay! Lilina, she's actually Hector's daughter, I believe, yeah. So what if now we get Hector, and it could be like the family tree, you know? But yeah, she's actually one of the characters that I didn't write on the list itself, but I mentioned, you know, I should have added her on the list, so there you go. Oh boy, bro. Don't need you, but that's it. You know what? We got one of the characters, Lilina. Not too bad. She can actually be a beast, you know. You know, so as your father, you want to be skilled with the sword, but you won't be. You won't be. You could be, actually. She's actually a really reasonable character, at least in Fire Emblem Fates. But trash. If Felicia is your waifu, I wholeheartedly apologize. She's not trash as a waifu, but, you know, as a 3-star, it's like, eh. I think one of the requirements for, like, a mission is to use her. Took a sip of my water real quick. And then Barst comes in. You would have thought he was flipping you off, huh? Getting down to the 500 wire, though. I'm realizing that now whenever I start to drink water, right, it's a 3-star, but watch when I don't drink water, it's going to be a poof, right? Told you. They don't want me to stay hydrated. That's another 4-star loss, Lao. But now I'm not going to drink because I want Sakura. I want you guys to let me know, after this entire video is over, to tell me whether or not, for 999 orbs, whether I did well or not. Okay? Because for me, it's kind of hard to determine at this point, because 999 orbs is a lot. Alright? So I can't actually, you know, it's hard to put it into perspective whether you did well because it's so much, and depending on how many characters you get. I mean, granted, you know, we have a long way to go still, and everything can change. This can change too. Freaking Azura would change my life right now. Ugh, Abel again. Abel's the Takumi Destroyer, though, which is actually the title of one of my videos, and everyone's like, yo, is that a hentai? You could get in trouble for posting that on YouTube. No, it's not. It's just because it gets ages, right? So. Okay. Hector the Erection. The Erection. The Erector, my bad. Poof? Could be him. That's not my wyvern friend, that's my waifu friend. You absolutely disgust me. Oh, this is looking colorless. Like my soul, if I don't get a Azura. Trash. She's a cutie pie though. Chlorine? Wait. Chlorine? Chlorine? Water? Azura? Is that how the math works? Ah, I should have done it the normal method. But now I got Florina. Why are you guys acting like that wasn't like a... Like, you actually legitimately believed that was a theory for a second. I almost tricked myself as how good it was. That's a poof? I swear, I just got you like 2 seconds ago. And now you're back. Maybe, actually, if I had done this one, then done the one next to it, and then done it, maybe it would have been Azura, because it would have been like chlorine, mass amount of chlorine, and then Azura. But no. Ugh. She looks like the type of girl to like talk behind your back and then, you know, to her friends, like, yo, you know. But trash freaking summons in this pool. Wouldn't want to go swimming in there, even though if it was all a bunch of ladies and you're like, you're Rasouli, you know, you call yourself a pussy magnet, but you wouldn't rise upon that opportunity. I mean, something else would rise to the opportunity. No poof. Freaking chlorine. Wait. If it proves to be true, if it's meant to be, get the hell out of here, Jake, and leave me alone. Prince Marth's guardian. I summoned Marth like freaking 2 times, and you're coming out here like, I'm Prince Marth's guardian. Get the hell out of here. I don't need you. I'm Prince Marth himself. Oh, whoa. Who wants some Red Lobster? You stupid Hinata. With X's all over your body. What the hell? Is X's hugs or is X's kisses? And then which one's the O's? Because I know X and O's is hugs and kisses, right? But hugs and kisses, so X's would be hugs and O's would be kisses. Because hugs and kisses and it's XOXO. I have no idea. Yeah, we've been going dry for a while now, haven't we have been? Oh, what if I take a sip and then, since we're summoning Azura and water... That was a terrible decision. Freaking done now. Get the hell out of here. It's coming down to the wire, man. It's coming down to the wire. Oh, that's Sakura right there. Azama, the carefree monk. He actually really is carefree though, if you ever read any of his lines. In Fire Emblem Fates, he's just like, F it, you know? What even is life? Azama is, and then... Pal's a freaking cutie pie, oh my goodness. Okay. Ah. Oh, we skipped a cutscene. No. Because I'm starting to get to the point where it's like, if it's a 3-star, like, I don't even, you know, bother anymore. Because I'm not sure if you guys actually want to see it. Oh. You freaking pedophile, get the hell out of here. I'm sure he's a cool guy, though, but... Okay. Ugh. Was there anybody notable here? It's a terrible session. Not really. Because we got 4-star Zoma and then we got Robin too. Oh! Okay, so with all that said and done, let us continue. Just had to go ahead and get rid of, you know, some duplicates and stuff. Did some merging and, you know, things of that nature. So, let's do it. Asked, no thank you. Oops, I should have done that while I was at the cutout point. But maybe the burp lured somebody in. Okay, we got Tiki, not the child one, because titties are too big for that, but, you know, hey. And plus, the child one has a cutscene, right? So you could be able to tell. Ugh, Saizo, you angry ninja. I'll slap you if you keep talking. Freaking, yo, Saizo's not... If me and Saizo were to square up, would he kill me? Absolutely, but imagine how many views the video would get. You guys would watch it, right? Elise, Sakura, Kaguro, Kane, Robin, and Lilina. Okay. Okay. Granted, not a 5-star Sakura, which actually is summonable, I believe. So, I mean, yeah, we still have ways to go, but this could be Hector the Erector, which would help me out a bit. Okay, we got another Nino. Could help out on merging, because I have another 4-star. Or maybe it has better IVs. Okay, this is looking colorless as hell. I think we had the same role before where we had 1 blue and 4 colorless. I mean, does that have any significance to anything? I mean, shut the hell up, but... Okay. Odin, Odin, Odin. You freaking weirdo, you. Now, since I went ahead and merged and sent some heroes home and such, mostly merging though, you guys won't be able to see everything that we got at the end of this video, but it's mostly, well, 99% of it, actually all of it, that we weeded out to free up some space there was actually the characters that you guys wouldn't really care about too much. Actually, everybody should be there, it's just duplicates that are gone, so keep that in mind. Duplicates. Oh, this is a terrible pool. I'm kind of treading in deep waters a bit. I'm at 400 and I still didn't get my main focus here, which is Azura. Scares me a little bit. Okay, Niles, you're not the archer I was looking for. Niles from the Kingdom of North. Some people don't really like the voice actor in Heroes. Hold, let me test this out.
A little advice. Wear white and you invite mudslinging.
It's okay. It's reasonable, but, I mean, the red saturation. We passed the 400 mark. Lonku. How about this? We'll do a count at the end as to how many characters we got that I wanted on the list. Ray, get the hell out of here. I already have you. And I probably won't use you because I have Lilina and Leo. No poof on that one. Not even relevant right now, Niles. Got a freaking 4-star of you. I even showed your voice acting and disrespect me like this? Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god, Selena. Not Gomez. If we summoned a Gomez, I would have been like, damn, you know, somebody signed me up, but freaking just Selena of Fire Emblem. Oh, Fates. I think she's an Awakening too under a different name though. Severa, I think. Terrible summons on that one. What's my rate looking like? 5.5. It's been that long. It's been that long of a dry period. If this isn't Hector the freaking Erector, I'm done. Not really, because we still have a ways to go. It could be. Actually, we got Minerva, which is another character on the list that I wanted. Absolutely. I think she's a Wyvern Rider. As if she rides a dragon. Awesome. Okay. Spirits are lifted a little bit, but we're back at 3%. But hey, who's to say we can't rock with that 3%, right? Who's to say? Who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it? Who says you're the only one that's hurting? Trust me, please. Ugh, okay, I'm not trusting you anymore. Freaking Setsuna, the absent archer. Literally, be absent. Don't let me summon you, please. Please. I mean, in the randomizer, I keep plugging it, but you're pretty thick. Even baited you on a thumbnail before, but that's it. Okay, we got Perfect Shot George. Probably won't use you though, because I don't think you don't get the counter like Takumi does, the freaking broken counter, but okay. That's not a poof, but we got Minerva, so what is that? Sakura, Elise, Kaguro, Minerva, Robin, and Lilina. Kind of crazy we didn't grab too many. Oh, I pressed no instead of later. Oh, I know they're never gonna give me a 5-star. Seliph, Erica. Never really seen them after going so deep, you know, and their focuses. So I don't know. I have no idea. Oh my god. Please. Please. Hector, Azura. Azura's my main focus. If I can. Barst! Stop flexing on me. I get it. You have bigger muscles than me. Relax. The one time I went to the gym isn't gonna make me a freaking Superman, is it? God. Matthew. No. Okay. If this isn't at least a 4-star, this pool is trash. Like, literally. Okay. I already have you. Decent. We got Tharja. We're coming down to the wire, guys. We're coming down to the wire. No tears have been shed yet, actually. Believe it or not. But tears will be almost guaranteed shed if I don't get Azura. Because that was the whole purpose. Well, one of the purposes. Ugh, it could be Ryoma. It could be Ryoma. You stupid stuff. I mean, when I go look at Elise, I'm gonna have a smile on my face. Don't take that in like a, you know, dirty way, but she's just, you know, adorable. But ugh, Matthew, leave me alone. Leave me alone, Matthew. Azura. No, of course not. Oh, another Robin. Thanks. As if I don't. This is like my 5th one. No 4-star Robins yet, though. Ugh, that's not the Erector. I think I already have you. Multiple times. We're getting down to the 200 wire. We're getting down to it real quick. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Breathe. Okay. You, Selena. Getting real close to the 200 mark, man. I mean, everything is still changed. It's not too late because right now we're not doing as great as I'd like, to be honest, because we're pretty deep at this point. Like literally, like my god, deep as hell. No. Azura, please. Azura, please. Oh? Is she listening? Trash pool. Absolutely trash of a pool. Like, I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, come on. Come on. I would be excited. I would have an erection, but I have you like 3 times over. Please don't be a 5-star. Oh, we ruined the chain. I can merge it, so 5 stars is actually pretty damn good. Or check the IVs and see if it's better than my current one. But I just didn't want it to be a 5-star just to keep the range. But it being a 5-star is actually what my preferred version would be, just because, you know, we're in a drought and that helped out. But we got a poof on that one. If it's a 5-star Sakura. Freaking Gordon, get the hell out of here. Gordon. Ramsey? No, you can't make me food. Get the hell out of here. He has a Brave Bull, I think, which will allow him to attack twice, up to 4 times, but no. That's a poof. Selif. Okay. Okay, we're good. This is actually a pretty saucy pool, to be honest. Because of Camila and Selif, but I already have Camila, so. Whoa. Ugh, Ray. Selif and Camila, though. Congratulations. You may now not kiss the bride because I called dibs on her first. Her being Camila, by the way. Because Selif's not a girl. That's a poof. That's a Erica. That's a Erica. That's a Milcorin. 4-star Milcorin. But we pulled 2 5-stars. Summoned, rather. Last pool, so. And one of them was Selif. So what do we got? We got Selif, Kane, Robin, Lilina, Minerva, Sakura, Elise, Kagero. Still missing a lot, though. Still missing quite a bit. I got you in the 4-star format like less than a minute ago. Leave me alone, please. I just really want a Zura, man. It'll make everything worthwhile. It really would. Get the hell out of here, Matthew, you faithful spy. Be faithful and leave me alone. I guess that wouldn't necessarily mean you are faithful, huh? If you left me alone, but... Terrible. Oh my god, Robin! You're following me. We're following you. Like, is this leading up to something? Is this a sign that we're gonna get Lucina? Because you guys are from the same game, you know? I think I married you, Lucina, so hopefully it could be it. Nope, that's not Lucina, that's trash. Henry. If you put an O in front of it, then it's like the chocolate bar. Good as hell. It's a good as hell chocolate bar. If you're allergic to peanuts, then F it, right? And you can't eat it. But there's other bars you can get that, you know, the Hershey's cookies and cream. I don't know if that's actually peanut friendly, but Because, you know, sometimes people use like different peanut products in their products, even though it's not peanut flavored, but... Okay. Salif! Salif! You have blue hair just like Azura. It's not as a crisp of a blue as Azura's hair, but... It could be. It very well could be. Afro! Actor the Erector, save me, please. Save me from this. Oh, you're not saving me from a damn thing. You don't care about me, Hector. You don't. Please. Please, please, please. Azura. Azura, these 999 orbs were for you. And you won't even show up? We're so deep right now, like I can't even swim this deep. Is how deep we are. And that's a poof. Ugh. Go back to chopping wood. My god. Okay, here's a red one. Fingers crossed. Fingers absolutely not crossed anymore because it's gonna be Pala. Or Paula. Looking like a trash pool so far. That Azura can swim in? No. Okay. No, Jagan. Jagan. I'm actually gonna be so upset if I don't get it. How much does Azura cost? What the frig? Can I just... Freaking... Okay, there we go. Can we get Hector, please? Ugh, Merrick, I have you. And you're not even wielding the Excalibur at this rate. Trash pool. One shot at Azura here. Is she just not in the game? She's in the game. I've seen people get her and I fought her in arena, but she's not in the game for me. It's like whenever I downloaded the app off the Play Store, they were like, yeah, we're gonna remove Ryoma, Lynn, Lucina, Erica, Hector, Hinoka, and it's like, please. Please, please, please. With a cherry on top. Surprised you haven't actually grabbed the Takumi. I wish I could have done it in Deep Devotion, because that means I could have grabbed. Oh, perfect shot, George. Leave me alone. If I could have done it in Deep Devotion, then I could have, you know, the focus would have been Takumi, which would have been pretty cool, even though if I already have one, but I feel like the rates were just a lot better for me in Deep Devotion and Legendary Heroes than it's looking out to be here. Unfortunately. Okay. No poof. Irrelevant. Besides perfect shot, George, forget this pool. To be honest. Forget it. We're under 200 now. Still no sign of Azura. Or Hector. What the frig? Please, please, please. Not even a poof. Not even a poof. You can't do this to me, Azura. After all we've been through, I married you. I think that's incest too. Tsubaki! Get the frig out of here, Tsubaki. Pala. I'm gonna cry. I posted a tweet. I'm not actually gonna cry, by the way, but I posted a tweet. I was like, if I don't get Azura, I think I'm actually gonna cry. Oh snap! That's a poof. My hope is literally like my heart's getting stomped on right now. To be honest. Everyone's like, yo, you ungrateful bastard, you got Sakura. But Azura is what I really wanted. Azura was the purpose. You stripper. Leave me alone. Let me get Azura, please. Azura, she's like the focus of this whole freaking group of summons that I'm doing here. She's just like, how Selif for the 3rd time. Hey, this is actually looking like a pretty good pool, to be honest. If we were to get we Selif here, we got please. Effie's actually a beast, to be honest. So this is a pretty damn good pool, but just not Azura. I'm scared as hell, man. We're getting too deep. We're getting too deep. And still nothing Azura related. 2 chances here. Please. Got Takumi's waifu. Which, I mean... Please. Let me get Azura. Is she listening? You're absolutely kidding me right now. That's like my 4th Ephraim? Maybe my 3rd. I may be miscounting. I'm just confused at this point with my life entirely. I'm just like, what am I doing? You know? Azura's not here. Lynn! Yes! Okay, wait, look at the legs though. Watch out now. Cross that off the list. Ho. No, I'm not saying like Ho isn't like she's a hoe. I'm saying Ho isn't like let me take a breath for a second. Okay. I'm pretty happy about it. Lynn, Kane, Selif, Robin, Sakura, Elise, and Kaguro. Oh. It's actually looking like a pretty, in terms of like pool-wise, this is a crazy pool. To be honest, Camila, Ephraim, Lynn. Couldn't write this no better. If this is Hector, I'm gonna lose it. No, it's not. But hey. Okay. We'll say balls to the walls for that one. So close to the under 100 mark, the red saturation. I need a blue version of that. But we still could get Ryoma, Lucina, Erika. You know. Not this pedophile again. Get off my dick. Okay. Let me see. Oh my god. Can't complain too much though because I got Ephraim and then I got Lynn and then I got Camila. So that's a pretty beast pool right there. Nobody cares about you, Stall. Please, please, please. No. Oh my god, Stall. I said nobody cares about you and you came back. Okay, this is a trash pool, but it's probably to counter the pool that I got previously, to be honest. That 5-star luck was absolutely crazy in the last one, wasn't it? Lynn and Ephraim? Okay then. Okay. So, still no blues. We're too close. We're like whenever we're at like 900, 800 orbs, it was like we can mess around, you know, it's not serious. And then now it's like we're getting close to under 100. And it's like, Azura, okay, this game of hide and seek is too scary for me. Now I'm starting to think you're dead. Elwood. Got the 4-star version of you. Yeah, we're getting deep, man. Guys, we're getting deep. That's a poof. Varian, you stupid. Okay, for all the 4-stars I got so far, I'm probably going to use it on my 20k on Sakura. Probably. Matthew, why do you get a poof? Oh my god. You're joking. We're under 100 now. Now this is not a game anymore. We're absolutely serious right now. Okay. Azura, stop hiding. You have to be there. You have to. Parry! 5-star parry, actually. Okay, which is actually pretty good because we had the 4-star version earlier, but I could appreciate that. Still, man, I'm swimming right now and I'm about to drown soon. Trying to find Azura in this freaking deep water. Okay. Come on. Or Ryoma would be cool too because he's kind of a beast. Could be him right there. Ray, get the hell out of here, you dark child. Go back into the freaking summoning stone. No poof. We're so deep. we're so deep. That's a poof. Julia, I already have you though. It's a pretty good pool though because we got Perry and Julia, but again. Okay, so the final. We're coming down to the wire. It's not the final batch, but I mean we're getting there. And then it's like Azura's like, oh, she's not here. She's not. Chlorine, Azura, the method, the method. Can I see? Not even a freaking poof. Are you kidding me? Odin, man, come on. Dun, 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 ah. Oh snap! We did the double chlorine. I know it's chlorine, but okay. Azura. You'll make the whole summoning session worthwhile, Azura. You really will. You stupid Tsubaki. Nobody cares that you're a self-proclaimed perfect expert. At this point, it almost feels like there's absolutely no hope. But it's in moments like these where, you know, you can't give up. Hashtag C-Nation. Hashtag John Cena. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Never give up. God, Ray, leave me alone, you stupid child. I'm only saying you're stupid because I'm not getting the characters that I wanted. That I wanted the most. First would be Azura, then would be Hector the Erector, but I mean, I'm not getting any of them, right? I'm not. This game doesn't care about me. I'm really upset. Not really, but kind of, just a little bit. Is the method gonna work? We have like 2 more sessions after this, and that's balls to the walls from there. Not even a freaking poof. Do we get a... We didn't even get a poof here yet, so this should be Azura. If my math is correct, which you can't do here. There's no math to be done. Please. Sully! You guys are playing games with my heart, man. Did you guys see like the flash before it showed us the banner? Does that mean that one of these are Hector the Erector? If it is, it could be cool. but I really wanted Azura. Barst! I'm about to fist fight Barst and lose. That's how upset I am. Well, I'm gonna lose not because I'm upset, but because I can't beat Barst in a fight, but... You old bastard. They should change his name to Inappropriate Soldier because he's showing up at all the wrong times. We're getting a lot of poofs with the green, just not the poof that I want to see. I have you, Cecilia. Come on. I actually think we're not going to be able to do one full summoning session after this. I think we can only do 4. Not 100% sure. Okay, we got Faye. She's okay. Decent, but not really the one that I really wanted. Okay. Oh, we're not getting Azura. Oh. Would it be stupid to leave? It would be. 4, 8, 12. Yeah. Oh, we're not getting Azura. Pretty upset, to be honest. What the frig? Who does this? You can't just put me in a position where I can give you like 100 orbs to let me get Azura. It has to be in a situation where I'm trapped in a cycle, man. If this is a Hector, I'm actually gonna cry. To be honest, right now I'm not gonna cry. It could be. It could be. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm not doing this right now. I'm leaving. I am out of here. Just not yet, because I have to finish the video. But what the frig, man? You're playing so many games with me. I'm so done with this. I really am. 999 orbs later. Take a peek. Okay? So, let's do it by obtained. Just so we can go... Actually, let's do it by rarity, and I can go ahead and show you guys. Seliph is pretty damn good. Plus defense if, you know, the unit's HP is lower, and he gets rally speed, which is what? +4 speed. That's pretty damn good. And then, you know, he has, you know, grants HP, and then the Brash Assault, you know, automatically makes a follow-up attack. And attacking a foe that can counter, so that's pretty good. Seliph, I'd give him a pass. He's pretty good. Not the best unit in the game, obviously, but he's pretty damn good. And then Lyn with the Soul Caddy, if with their initiates an attack -50, any follow-up attacks occur immediately. That's pretty good because it's like a Brave Sword kind of. And then she gets Gale Force, I believe. Yeah, there you go. So she can take another action after combat, which is really good. That she gets Defiant Attack, +7 attack if the unit's HP is -50, and then she gets, you know, speed for adjacent allies, which would work, you know, with Seliph, but, you know, 2 red people, it's too much. Then we got Kayn with the Brave Sword Plus, so you attack twice, and then he has the Buckler, which from adjacent attacks by 30%. Then he has this one, which lowers the cooldown by 2, and then Wings of Mercy allows him to warp to an adjacent ally. And then Threaten Attack could be pretty useful, actually, in terms of, like, you know, thick units that you're fighting. So, you know, Kayn could be pretty good. Then we've got Kata, who's really good against armored units, as you can see, and then she has Rally Speed, and she has Darting Blow, so she can increase her speed all the way to +6 before initiating an attack, and then she grants resistance to flying allies in the nearby area. Then we have Perry, who she has the, well, it makes the special cooldown go a little lower, so you can go from 3 to 2, and then, well, at least in theory, and then grant resistance, and then you can threaten the defense of your opponents, so she can be, you know, pretty damn reasonable. And then Minerva is actually pretty good. So if you take a look, she has the same thing as parry there, but then inflicted from damage from 2 spaces away by 30%, that she has life and death. So, you know, she has a higher chance to double and does more damage, but she takes more damage, and then she grants allies defense in the area, whether they're flying or not, depending on, you know, whatever. Then we've got Elise, who is actually one of my favorite healers. So after any combat prevents from moving more than 1 space to its next action, and then heal, mend, and then we have recover because we're 5-star, 15 HP, which is pretty good. Then we have Kindled Firebomb, which when healing an ally grants all attackers +4, which is really, really good. And then Live to Serve also recovers the same amount, so Elise will be, you know, a pretty high amount of health. Other notable, Olivia is really good with her dance technique, so keep that in mind. Milcorn is actually pretty damn good if you can get him all the way up to the Yato, because he gets +4 speed if he initiates the attack, and then he gets Dragon Fang, which is +50. So yeah, I'd give him the pass. And then other than that, who else notable did we get? I guess Tharja would be one of them. So a special trigger, so it adds 1 to the countdown, and then she has Vengeance, which also Takumi has. She's not the greatest unit in the world, to be honest. I wouldn't really use her. Effie's an absolute beast. She's very, very high on most tier lists. So she can push somebody to 2 spaces further away, and she has +6 in combat and Wary Fighter, so you can't do follow-ups, which is pretty damn cool. Then we have, I believe that's actually unfortunately it for the notable characters. Faye is actually pretty notable. With her Light Breath, you can get adjacent allies, you know, pretty reasonable defense and resistance, and then she can grab a unit. Renewal at the start of every 4th turn, you can get some HP, which can be pretty good, and then if you go to Renewal 3, it's at the start of every 2nd turn. Threat and attack, you know, enemies in the range get lower attack. Kagero is really, really good because of her Poison Dagger. I think it lowers the defense and resistance if you get the +1 by 6 after combat, and then, you know, reprisal, or however you want to say it. I'm just upset. Okay, so yeah, you know, Kagero is really good. She's actually a top tier character, at least in my eyes. And then finally, we have Maria. I'm not going to be using because I have Elise, but, you know, Psychic. Within 2 spaces, she can heal, and she can also live a hit with Miracle. So she'll be able to take a hit, definitely. Then we have Sakura, who is another character that I wanted, but, you know, -6 attack on the next target's turn, and then Psychic 2 spaces of the target. 1 healing, grants 4 resistance. I think Elise is better. And then the last character we're going to talk about is Jacob, and he is pretty good, but, you know, -7 resistance and defense, and he has rally resistance, and he grants defense to himself as well as renewal, so it could be, you know, Jacob actually works pretty well. But regardless, listen, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep, okay? Tonight, I'm hands down gonna cry myself to sleep. Like, legitimately, probably not, but I'm actually a little upset. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As for the characters that we got in the list, Lynn, Kane, Seliph, Robin, Minerva, Sakura, Elise, and Kagero. But the main focus, which was Azura, we didn't get, so pretty upset about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my suffering. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to RasouliPlays. It really does help out a lot. And, you know, follow my social media. Use the various links in the video description. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I will catch you guys later.